No, man, it's funny how, man, how sometimes different people, different people know you in completely different ways, and they think that's who you are. Now, depending on the person and how well they know you, they could be wrong or they could be right. Depending on the depth of their knowledge goes about you, right? For example, man, there have been certain people in my life, could be friends, could be family, could be acquaintances, and they think I'm more of a, an introverted, kind of boring, dull, turned down, square type dude, right? Now, don't get me wrong. When I say square, I don't mean that in a bad way. Ain't nothing wrong with being square. Nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with not wanting to participate in what everybody else is participating in and whatnot. And also, square is relative, right? You may come off as a square to this group of people, but not to this group of people. So it all depends. So when I say those things, I don't mean none. I don't mean any of those things in a negative connotation. But it's funny, man, because sometimes people who feel this way about me, they're like, "Oh yeah, Chris, man, he kind of turned down, man. He not really the most outgoing individual." When truth be told is, you just ain't never caught me around something that I fool with. If you get me around something at the top of an event or a setting or an environment that I fool with, that feeds me, that energizes me, that speaks to me, I'll be a goddamn fool. You know what I mean? But as far as just the general minutia going on in the world, that people like doing, I may or may not be too excited about it. You understand? I've been like that since I was younger, man. I don't fool with everything that come my way. I don't jump on every train. I remember when I was in high school, in college, man. I never been a dude who liked every trendy rap song that came out. I only say rap and hip hop because it's the most popular music. I'm just using that example. But I ain't never been a dude who liked every song that came out, every dance that came out, right? Whereas, most kids, they just jump on and enjoy whatever's cool, whatever's trendy. I never been that dude. I fool with this, I don't really fool with that. I'll fool with some of this, I don't really fool with that. When it comes to the stuff that I don't really fool with, I can't, nor do I want to fake like it, man. So sometimes you might catch me at maybe a certain type of gathering or a certain party or a certain environment, and I'm just kind of, tucked in my own world, not really doing much. If it's friends there, I'm interacting with my friends, to my folks, showing love and whatnot. But as far as participating in the energy that's going on, it may not be feeding me like that. So I may not really be active. And then people may see that and be like, oh yeah, man, Chris kind of turned down or whatnot. I don't know if turned down and turned up is still trendy or not, but I still use those phrases sometimes. But the truth be told is this environment is really just not feeding me like that, right? You may catch me somewhere else and be like, oh man, Chris, oh man, I never seen you like this before. Yeah, man, just because you don't know me that well. You understand? Whereas other people who, who know me, who other people whose knowledge of me and how I am is a little deeper, a little more nuanced. They truly understand how I actually get down. So it's just interesting how different people can know you in different ways, man. Because truth be told, man, I just don't fool with everything, man. I've never been a real general dude. You know what I mean? So in order to see me at my, in order to witness me at my hypest, you got to catch me in a setting that's suited to me, that's tailored more so to me, versus just the general songs and you know party environments that's going on. A lot of times that ain't for me. You understand? I'm not necessarily having a bad time, but I also may not be having the greatest time. I might be on neutral, or I might be like, this shit sucks. I went to a friend's birthday party a year or so ago, and she invited me. I was by myself, and she was like, "You don't seem like you're having fun." Da 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 da. This setting, this environment ain't feeding me like that. This party ain't really feeding me like that. I'm not eating off this. You understand? It's not exciting me. It's not bringing that energy out of me. So I left early. Actually, the shit kind of sucked to me. Nothing against her or the party, just for me how I'm wired. It kind of sucked to me. You understand? So sometimes people think I'm just introverted dude, and I can be. I consider myself a extroverted introvert. When I'm out, I'm very social, but I can stay home real easy. You understand? So it's real funny, man, how people can just know you in different ways. And some people actually know you, and other people don't really know how you get down.